Hi everyone, welcome to Raise to Rise podcast, a place where we discuss bite-sized wisdom nuggets with easy-to-follow practices to live a better life. Raise to Rise podcast is supported by Ayurvedic Seva. Ayurvedic Seva is an herbal dietary supplement line set out to change the industry by dedicating the company to quality, safety, and holistic approach on making the wellness journey safe, healthy, and natural. If you want to start adding some natural herbs in your life, then head over to ayurvedicseva.com and use our promo code Raise to Rise for 30% discount. Once again, it's ayurvedicseva.com and use our promo code Raise to Rise for 30% discount. I am your host, Mital Patel, a parenting junkie, Ayurveda enthusiast, and an advocate of conscious living. Hello and welcome to your sacred space for our today's conscious chat. I hope you're all welcoming the new month with new energy. Let's end the 2020 with the strong intention, lots of energy, and let's welcome the 2021 with big arms open for more opportunities, more connection, and more consciousness. So today we're going to talk about energy management. Yes, I'm going to share 8 things that we can focus on to preserve our energy and for better energy management, because it's that time of the year where we're all going to talk about goals, where we're all going to do some reflection of 2020, and we're all going to talk about future, and what new year is going to bring for us. So today we're just going to focus on how to manage our energy, because most of the time we have this belief that it's all about time management, but it's about energy management. When I learned this concept of energy management from my coach, everything changed for me. You must be wondering, every week I say something, oh, everything changed for me. Because it literally did. Whenever I learn this new concepts and start practicing, things do shift for me. And I hope they shift for you as well. So let's conserve our energy. Let's make a focus point and let's focus on energy management and end the year strong. Let's work on our vision. Let's set some realistic goals and move forward with 2021. So let's start. Number one thing that we need to do. So we're going to discuss things that we need to do for energy management. And I have 8 things of list, and we're going to go one thing at a time. So first one, learning to say big word. Ready? The big word is no. N-O, no. We all need to learn to say the word no. And when can we do that? When we know what our focus is. If you don't know what your focus is, you're not going to know how to say no. Then we end up saying yes to everyone. We end up being people pleasing. And instead of serving people, we're just busy pleasing people. So we need to learn the art of saying no and prioritizing things that mean to us and that can serve everyone, and it's good for our highest self. So that was number 1. Second, FOMO, a big thing, fear of missing out. Yes, FOMO, we've all heard about it. It's the biggest thing that we all have, which comes from our ego. Believe it or not, FOMO. Yes, we all have this fear of missing out. We need to learn that we can go all the time and bring the low energy, or we can go a few times and bring a lot of energy. Now, what do I mean by that? FOMOs happen when we think, oh, I should have been there. Or like, for example, right now in Corona time, we all think the holidays party or, on-site visits or whatever that case is, that we're not able to see each other and we're having that fear of missing out. I guess universe gave us this time to preserve our energy because we've been going all in. We've been going all the time. So universe said, guess what? We need to slow down and we need to conserve our energy because we've been bringing too many times the low energy. So now we've been conserving the energy for the entire year. And in 2020, we can go all in and bring a lot of energy with us, right? That was just an example that I tell myself all the time. So yeah, there are a lot of times when it's better to preserve our energy. So FOMO is another thing that we need to learn the art of, and we need to understand the concept that it's coming from the ego. And if we learn how to better preserve our energy, we can bring a better perspective, we can bring better energy on the table. Number 3, setting realistic energy goals. Did you hear that? Setting realistic energy goals. Yes, we need to base our goals based on our energy and not our time, which means single tasking. Yes, single tasking, focus. These are all, it's do one thing at a time. It's based on energy. When we're doing 5 things at the same time, our energy gets divided. So 20%, 20%, 20%, 20%, 20%. Instead, if I focus on one goal or on one thing, all my 100% energy is going to go towards that task. So we need to set realistic energy goals, which are based on our energy and not our time. Then number 4, we try to be equal every day. Yes, and that's our big issue that I learned during my coaching, that we try to have same day every day. We try to do same goals, similar goals, like, I have to get these 20 things every day. That's our issue, because we think it's the same every day. No, the energy could be different on different day. So we need to understand and go deeper on the productive days and rest the next day, rest the other day, replenish the energy. Now, what's next in our list? Judging and comparing ourselves. This is huge energy drainer. Yes, when we judge ourselves and when we compare ourselves with others, this is the culprit. When we are comparing ourselves, we're losing the energy, we are wasting the energy, and we're creating more stress in our mind and in our body. So we need to stop comparing ourselves with others. We can compare ourselves with ourselves from what we were yesterday than what we are today, but we need to stop comparing ourselves with others. Next, saying yes, that helps us boost our energy. Yes, as much as it is important to say no to which drains our energy, it is important to say yes to that which boosts our energy. Yes to the energy boosting tasks and no to the energy draining tasks. Yeah. So like, for example, resting, exercising, spending time in nature. These are all yeses that can help us boost our energy. So I hope this list was helpful. I don't know, I kind of lost my track of the numbers of things that we need to do for our energy management. But hopefully this was able to add asset in your life, and hopefully you can take at least one takeaway and preserve the energy and work based on the energy management and not the time management. Thanks for listening to Raise to Rise podcast. We would absolutely love to hear your thoughts about today's episode. Please let me know you have listened to this episode and fill me with your aha moment. Share it on Instagram, tag me with hashtag Raise to Rise or at Raise to Rise, and I would love to share those to my stories and shout you out there. I would also love if you can subscribe, rate, and review the podcast. It's our brand new podcast launch, and we have some bonus giveaways going on for the top raters and reviewers. Also, I would love to send you my 7-day parenting journal absolutely for free. All you gotta do is leave me a review in the iTunes store, take a screenshot, and email it over at raisetorisepodcast@gmail.com. Again, take a screenshot of the review and email me at raisetorisepodcast@gmail.com, and I will send you the 7-day parenting journal absolutely for free. Thank you so much for being the active listener of this podcast. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you for raising your consciousness and rising as joyful beings.